What's up, you guys? We're just going to go ahead and fall right on into fall with starting to cook those nice hearty meals. Not saying that spaghetti is a nice hearty meal because you can eat that in the summer, spring, winter, fall. It's an all purpose meal. But, anyways, I'm going to be making spaghetti and meatballs. Much like anything you cook, you can add or subtract and make it your own. These are all of my ingredients that I use anytime that I'm making spaghetti, any kind of pasta, lasagna, Alfredo. It doesn't matter. I'm always incorporating most of these ingredients into my meal. So I'm using red onions, which I love, minced garlic, breadcrumbs, Parmesan cheese, and just different type of seasonings. Slap your mama seasoning, and I'm gonna incorporate it into the hamburger. Obviously, we all can cook something, but it's not about the cooking. It's how you season it and how much heart you put into it. I can always tell when someone made something really fast just to say they made it. And I can always tell when people have put effort, time, and energy into what they cook. Now, my Aunt Louise, she could cook. And she was the best barbecuer, hands down. Her food would be seasoned so nice, you wouldn't need barbecue sauce on your meat. And that's how I determine if somebody food is good when they grill. If you don't need barbecue sauce or any kind of sauce with your meat because it's seasoned that good, to me, you can grill. And I know we've all grown up with thinking our mom, our dad, our aunts, our cousin, uncles are the best cooks. And that's legit. You know, I do have some people in my family that really can cook. But have you ever grew up thinking one particular person in your family could cook, or your friend's mom could cook, or whomever, and then you grow up and you start cooking your own food and start tasting different types of food, different types of way of seasoning some of the same foods that your family members, made all through the years, and you realize that joker really cannot cook. Respectfully, my mom could cook, but she wasn't a cooker. Like, she could make steaks and chicken and things like that, but she wasn't the person that I would be like, when I go home, I'm going to eat a home cooked meal from my mom. I'm going to go to my mom's and eat what she cooked, but she wasn't like a cooker. Some people get butthurt if they feel like you think someone else's food is better than theirs, or someone they know that cooks. And be mindful and be watchful for people who don't eat your food, but always want you to eat their food. And yes, I'm at home and I have on gloves. I don't always wear gloves when I'm cooking just because I'm at home. I'm the only one eating it, or my kids are the only one eating it. But because I'm getting over being sick, I'm just being extra cautionary. You obviously don't have to make your meatballs this huge, but I purposely did it this way. When I feel like they've cooked all the way, I'm going to put them in the oven so they can fully cook through the inside while I'm making my sauce and my noodles. And I'm going to use linguine noodles. Sidebar, do you guys remember when I dropped my Paris Hilton pan on the floor? Well, the good news is tomorrow I will be getting a cream one. They looked out for me, so I can't wait to show you guys that. So while everything is cooking, I'm going to take a little intermittent break and eat me a caramel apple. And I'm going to show you guys how I eat my caramel apples. Remove the stick, and voila. Because there's nothing more irritating to me than watching someone eat an apple or a caramel apple biting into it. It's just something about that irks me. And I don't think I've bit into an apple since I was an adult. I'm always going to slice it with a knife or an apple slicer. So, all that to say, this is how I eat my caramel apple. And because I am me, I'm going to add a couple little extra things in there to give it the rayette spaghetti sauce. And I'm making me some shrimp because I don't really eat hamburger anymore. Not saying I won't ever eat hamburger again, but right now I'm just in love with turkey.